Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Thomas and Hope find themselves in a quiet, unexpected moment that neither of them planned, yet both of them needed more than they are willing to admit. It starts simply, with a shared glance and a pause that stretches just a little too long. There's a familiarity between them that never truly disappeared, no matter how many times life pulled them in different directions. Thomas begins reminiscing about the past, not in a dramatic way, but in a soft, reflective tone that immediately catches Hope off guard. He talks about the early days when everything felt lighter, when love felt uncomplicated, before secrets, betrayals, and misunderstandings changed everything. Hope listens, trying to keep her emotions in check, but it's clear that the memories stir something deep inside her. Thomas mentions moments that only the two of them shared, small details that prove how deeply those memories are etched into his heart. He talks about how he once believed they were building something lasting, something that could survive the chaos surrounding them. As he speaks, Hope's guard begins to lower, and she admits that those memories have never really left her either. She confesses that even when she tried to move forward, parts of her heart remained stuck in those moments. The conversation becomes more intimate as Thomas acknowledges his past mistakes without excuses. He doesn't try to rewrite history or soften the truth. Instead, he owns the damage he caused and admits how much he regrets hurting Hope. This honesty takes Hope by surprise. She has heard apologies before, but this one feels different. There's no pressure, no manipulation, just raw accountability. Hope admits that trust is still fragile, but she appreciates the sincerity behind his words. As the reminiscing continues, Hope shares her own regrets, including the times she walked away without fully understanding her own feelings. She admits that fear often guided her decisions, fear of repeating old patterns and fear of getting hurt again. Thomas listens closely, never interrupting, allowing Hope the space to finally say the things she has kept bottled up for so long. The emotional weight between them grows heavier, and it becomes clear that this conversation is reopening doors both of them thought were permanently closed. Meanwhile, in a completely different corner of Los Angeles, Remy finds himself face-to-face with someone he never expected to see again. Deke's sudden appearance instantly puts Remy on edge. The tension between them is unmistakable, filled with unresolved history and unanswered questions. Deke's presence alone is enough to stir suspicion, and Remy immediately wonders what Deke wants and why he has resurfaced now. The encounter feels anything but random, and Remy can't shake the feeling that something bigger is unfolding. Deke wastes no time getting to the point, making cryptic comments that suggest he knows more than he's letting on. His words are vague, but they carry an underlying threat that Remy can't ignore. Remy tries to maintain control, masking his unease with sarcasm and deflection, but Deke sees right through it. There's a sense that Deke holds leverage, information that could potentially turn Remy's world upside down if it comes to light. As the conversation escalates, Deke hints at past dealings and choices Remy would rather forget. He suggests that old mistakes have a way of resurfacing when you least expect them to. Remy grows increasingly defensive, warning Deke to stay out of his business. However, Deke remains calm, almost amused, as if he's enjoying watching Remy squirm. The power dynamic between them is unsettling, and it's clear that Deke didn't seek out Remy by accident. Back with Hope and Thomas, the mood shifts as the weight of their shared history settles in. Thomas admits that he still cares deeply for Hope and that those feelings never truly faded. He's careful not to push, but the confession hangs in the air, heavy with possibility. Hope is torn. Part of her wants to shut the door before she gets hurt again, but another part of her can't deny the connection that still exists between them. She admits that hearing Thomas speak so openly has made her question what she really wants moving forward. The moment is interrupted by reality creeping back in. Hope reminds Thomas that feelings alone aren't enough and that trust takes time to rebuild. Thomas agrees, reassuring her that he's willing to do whatever it takes, even if it means taking things slowly. There's a quiet understanding between them that this conversation marks a turning point, though neither of them knows where it will lead. Meanwhile, Remy's encounter with Deke takes a more ominous turn. Deke drops a final warning before leaving, suggesting that Remy should prepare himself because secrets don't stay buried forever. Remy is left shaken, replaying the conversation in his mind and wondering how much Deke truly knows. The encounter forces Remy to confront the possibility that his past could come back to haunt him in ways he never anticipated. As the day winds down, Hope is left alone with her thoughts, reflecting on the emotions stirred by her conversation with Thomas. She knows she's standing at a crossroads, one where every choice carries consequences. The memories they shared were beautiful, but they're also tied to pain and heartbreak. Hope wonders if people can truly change and whether love deserves another chance after everything they've been through. Thomas, on the other hand, walks away feeling cautiously hopeful. Opening up to Hope wasn't easy, but it felt necessary. He knows rebuilding trust won't happen overnight, but for the first time in a long while, he feels like there's a possibility of redemption. He's determined not to repeat old mistakes, even if it means proving himself again and again. Remy, still rattled by Deke's unexpected appearance, begins to consider his next move. He knows he can't ignore the warning, and the thought of his past being exposed fills him with dread. Whatever Deke is planning, Remy senses that this is only the beginning, and that the consequences could be far-reaching. As Monday's drama unfolds, emotions run high, old memories resurface, and unexpected encounters threaten to change everything. Hope and Thomas stand on the edge of something familiar yet uncertain, while Remy faces a looming threat that could unravel everything he's worked to protect. The stage is set for emotional confrontations, shocking revelations, and choices that will ripple through their lives in ways none of them can fully predict. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.